GetLowered, thanks again for tuning into yet another video. We are going to test ride the 2024 Nightster. Let's see how much fuel's in this thing. I don't want to get left stranded, but I'm not sure if anybody's been riding this thing. Let's go ahead and put that in the on position. Let's see. Let the ECU do its thing. It's waking up. The exhaust is cold. I don't think anybody's taking this thing out. It's not in gear, but all right, well, there we go. It's now on. I don't think anybody's test riding this thing. I mean, the interest for the Nightster, there's zero interest in this bike, quite honestly. Like I said, I've test ridden this. Is this the special? I think is it the special? I don't even know if it's the special. I don't think it's the special. I'm not sure. Where's my, oh wow, that's tiny. Let's go ahead and take this out. Waiting for this guy. I'm not sure where he's going. He's got a big wheel bagger. Alright, so here we go. We are test riding the 2024 Nightster. Is this the special? Man, I guess, I think it is because of the wheels. It might be the Nightster special. Maybe, I don't know. If I figure it out, I'll put it in the title, of course. It's got the orange fuel tank like most Sportsters. When you have a different color option, of course, you have the side covers are black and the fenders are typically black as well. So I'm not excited of riding this bike. It's just they didn't have anything else available, and I didn't want to wait for too long. And I figured, you know what, I'll just jump on the Nightster since nobody's taking it. So I figured, you know what, I might as well just show it a little bit of love. See what it's all about, I guess. I mean, like I said, I've already test ridden this a few times, and I wasn't fond of it in 2023. I mean, I like the styling of it. It really does look like a Sportster, but there's no fuel in this. This is your airbox on here, and then of course you have this little fake drum over here, this little air filter. It's not even. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, guys. This is what Harley did with the Sportster. It still has the external shock, so it doesn't have a monoshock. So some of you guys are gonna like that. It's got the standard forks. It's got a single disc brake. You really don't need two discs on this, because I mean, this thing weighs under 500 pounds. It's got a 975. It's not a 1250. So I mean, it's just the modern take of the Sportster, liquid cooled Revolution Max. I don't know. I mean, the overall rider position on this, it feels a little aggressive. I'm leaning over the tank. I'm forward. I'm hunched forward a little bit. It's got low bars on it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's responsive. It's actually pretty impressive when it comes to the suspension. You know, considering it's what, 13,000? Oh no. Harley actually did a price cut on these. That's right. I believe they reduced the price on these. It's just the interest is, there's zero interest for this bike, and it's more so because of the price tag. I think, I mean, when Nightster was introduced, it was $9,000, and I think that's where Harley needs to be with this bike for it to be competitive and have a little bit of interest. Because right now, the current price tag, there is no interest. I mean, there's just better bikes. That's just the thing that Harley, I think Harley, they outprice themselves when they're competing with these other manufacturers, you know, hence the Pan America. You have these other manufacturers that have an established, you know, platform build. You have BMW, you have Honda that have adventure bikes that have been around for a bit. And you know, they're just a bit more affordable compared to, you know, the Harley Davidson option. That's just, like I mentioned, it really just depends on just the price tag and what you get out of it. And the Nightster, quite honestly, you don't really get much for the price tag when you're looking at, of course, you know, the Scout. The Scout has been around now since 2016. Am I correct? 2015. And then if you even, let's say you even consider, or let's just say you include the Victory, which is, you know, pretty much the same, you know, the same engine and the same engine, I guess, the frame, I guess something People have mentioned it's like 80% different or something like that, but I don't know. Anyways, the Nightster S, it's very agile, it's light, it's a good beginner bike in my opinion. But man, for beginner bikes, I would recommend other options. All right, you have the Rebel, you know, you have the Rebel 500. I mean, there's just, as far as beginner options, there's just so many more better options in my opinion. You know, it's just, I mean, I really don't know, guys. Anyways, getting on to all the features of the bike with the special, I believe this is a special. You have, of course, the Revolution Max. It's the straightest. The engine itself is a stress member of the frame. I mean, this is all new. Of course, you have riding modes. You have TFT. I believe this is TFT, right? Is this TFT? Oh no, it's not a TFT display. Wow. I think you get a TFT display on the Scout, don't you? Or maybe it's the oh no, it's the Chief. It's the Chief lineup. Anyways, no TFT display, but of course it's a beautiful display nonetheless. Hand controls, they look pretty solid. They have a good feel to them. The styling of it, like I said, it really does look like a Sportster. I like it. It's just, you know, the price tag is just not, I don't think it's there for what Harley gives you. But I like the wheels. They look similar to the Prodigy wheels. I like the wheels. I mean, the tank, the fuel tank's actually underneath the seat on this one. It's not here. You can see there's no gas cap. But the styling of it, the shape, of course, it looks like a fuel tank. If you guys remember the V-Rod, that had the fuel cap underneath the seat. Same thing with this one. It just handles different. Okay, instead of having the fuel and the weight up here, having it top heavy, it's, you know, it's down on the seat, so it just makes it a little bit more agile when you're handling the bike, because the center weight of gravity is down underneath the seat. So let's see where we're going. All right, so I mean, I think we're pretty much done for the day. We'll see if we can get on the Streetglide CVO. But yeah, that's the 2024 Nightster. Not a big fan of it, but man, it handles great. I only wish it was like, you know, 10,000 bucks. That would have been, you know, a great price point for this Nightster 975. So maybe they'll have like a lot of inventory later this year, and they might even offer more discounts. So you guys saw what they did with the Livewire, right? They cut $10,000 off of that MSRP on the Livewire. I don't think they're going to do that with this, but man, you know, it'd be nice if they could get it under 10,000, in my opinion. And yeah, it looks like they've removed some of the plastic shrouding off the radiator. This whole thing used to be enclosed. That's what I'm just noticing off of the Sportster S and the Nightster. It looks like they updated the radiator cover. It's more, you know, you can see it more. I think it looks a little bit uglier because you can see all the bolts and everything. I like how that one looks. It's all covered up. It looks really pretty. Then of course you have the left side of the Revolution Max, which is absolutely hideous. Indian does a much better job on their Power Plus and the Scout. I don't know what the name of the Scout engine is, but yeah, look at that. Hideous on the left side. Indian does a much better job when it comes to, you know, the styling. You know, the right side of the engine looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. Like I said, yeah, man, yeah, these are, I'm guessing this is the special because of the wheels. What you get with the special on this, you don't have a bigger displacement, but you have the bigger wheels, and I believe, yeah, I think you have blacked out components, but they're not offering a standard Nightster this year. So there you have it, guys. 2024 Nightster, still the same bike. The suspension, it's noticeably pretty good compared to the Scout, the Scout Rogue, or the Scout, any of the Scout models. This bike handles, you know, it handles better, but is it really, you know, $3,000 better? I really don't know. I don't think so. You also have the mini speed screen on this. So yeah, this is an air box. You can actually see all the air intake right up there. But I think it's funny how they're offering mods for you to swap this out, and then you'll have that elbow intake, but it doesn't it doesn't do anything. But you know what? Most people won't even know. Most people will think that's the intake. But there you have it. Life's risk. Get out there and ride. Stay tuned for more demo rides. Later.